Good night, everyone. Johnson. Tonight, God is good and God is good all the time. My name is Irma Jill Spirits Divine. I'm here to give you a shout news on tonight. And first, we're going to start with hurricane. The hurricane is still going on just this month. So we have Hurricane Nicole. You know, Hurricane Nicole is near Florida landfall with 75 miles wind, dangerous storm. uh, subtropical storm Nicole formed take aim at Florida. You know, 3 days ago, Nicole transitioned to a fully tropical storm on Tuesday morning, northeast Bahamas, and it is far east. Now the system is large, so rain, winds of storms, wave would be treated for the east coast of Florida, Georgia, and the Caribbean. You know, now New Orleans, tropical storm Nicole. Nicole is strengthened as it passes over the far north Bahamas and near the east coast on Wednesday. It is expected to become a hurricane before landfall. You know, so Wednesday night near or just north or west on Palm Breeze, Florida. Florida is it will cause storms of 3 to 5 feet, along with 2 or 4 inches of water. So inches of rain. You know, so the winds for Florida, that's why around about 5 something, that's when that wind start being heavy. You know, so the storm will gradually weaken after moving in the land. So it will turn northeast over Georgia, you know, by Thursday night and Friday as through of low pressure sweeps is their way. No impact are expected for Louisiana coast or Mississippi. You know, so that's so we have Nicole, supposed to be making landfall. But do not have anything expected for Louisiana right now. So everything's excuse me, everything's clear with that. You know, so I'm gonna come back with you on Hurricane or Nicole. So we're gonna talk about Brittney, the star Brittney, the basketball player. Mr. President hopes that Pulley will navigate star Brittney release, and we all hope for her release. Now, the president spoke hours, after Brittney lawyer revealed that she had been sent to opinion colonies to serve her sentence. Now, we all hope that Russia President Putin would be more willing to navigate the release of Brittney grid. So they hope Putin willing to talk among the prison exchange. Now I had thought they did that months ago. So they have not, did a prisoner exchange yet. So her progress are still the same. So Russia court rejected appeal of her 9 year sentence. So every minute that she stays in there, like a detention, you know, Russia is a minute too long. She been in there since last year. And it's time for her release. It's time for her release to be down here where her state at. So Jenna Priel, she said, as we have said, the United States government made a significant offer to the Russia, to resolve the current acceptable and wrongful decision of American citizens. So they had made a deal, but they still have not um, released her. So Brittany legal team says she left a detention center, outside of Moscow on November the 4th, for Penny Colony as prison in Russia. So the move was expected since she lost her appeal. So she didn't do the exchange because they said she lost her appeal. So transfer can take days or even weeks, during which time the lawyer in the law ones usually don't have the contact with the prisoner. In a statement stressing the work being done to secure Brittney release, United States Secretary of the State, you know, insisted that Russia, automatically give her ambassador regular access Brittney as they are required to do so. So Russia had not notified American government of Brittany's transfer ahead of time and had not yet responded to uh, require for her release. Ambassador about either her current whereabouts or her destination. She reported that Washington had offered to exchange Brittany in American served 16 sentence Russia. So Russia aim is served with 25 years of sentence. One, I request that Brittany have prisoner exchanged in her state, in her own state. You know, I request that they have a pregnant exchange for her to serve her time in her own state, because she way out in Russia, so I request that she have a exchange down in her own state soon as possible, so I understand y'all transfer can take days or it may take weeks, but I see that y'all have not released her yet, so I appreciate that y'all all, release the pregnant prisoner exchange soon. So second, United States government offered to resolve the current acceptable. You haven't, resolved anything yet, long as she been in there pretty much too long, pretty much too long. It'd be best if she be released to her own state, where her family could contact her, come see her. They had to come all the way to Russia to see her, to have some kind of contact with her. You know, so Brittany was sent to penal colonies to serve her sentence, and court rejected her appeal. Rejected her appeal, and I request for her release to be sent to her own state soon as possible. Because she's been in there, way too long, and the family can't keep traveling backward and forward to Russia, to have contact with her. So I request for her to be served her time in her own state, to release her soon as possible. So we talk about this hurricane Nicole. Nicole is landfalling in Florida. So seem like Florida always get hit. But Nicole possibly make landfall. Tropical Nicole form aim at Florida. So it's aiming at Florida. 3 days ago, Nicole transitioned a full tropical storm, on Tuesday morning, Bahamas. Now the system is large, winds and strong. I know we felt some of that wind today around about 5 o'clock. So the tropical storm Nicole is strengthened as it passes over North Bahamas near the east coast of Wednesday. So this storm Nicole is heading to Florida, and it say it will have like 3 to 5 feet along with 2 to 4 inches of rain. So that's gonna be a lot of rain. That's gonna be a lot of rain. The storm will gradually weaken. It will weaken, after moving the island. So it will turn over to Georgia also Thursday night and Friday. So as through the low pressure sweep is that way. So so it says so far, Louisiana and Mississippi, they don't have no expect for the storm to hit that way, not yet. So that's pretty much and we also talk about Brittney, the star, the basketball player. So she been there since last year, and I think that's a little too long. It's a little too long. I request for her to have prisoner exchange at her own state. So it'd be convenient for her family to come and contact her, to come see her, visit her, because they have to come all the way to Russia to visit her, and it's been a long time already. So I request for her to be released, to her own state soon as possible. You know. Um that's all the show news I have for y'all on today. And y'all have a blessed night, and I'll see y'all on the next video.